everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today we are making up some good old collard greens. So let's go ahead and get started. I have roughly 2 pounds of collard greens, which is roughly about 2 bunches. It just depends. They're usually around 2 pounds, a little over 2 pounds. And make sure you wash them in your sink. Fill your sink with some water. It's very important to clean these. You want all the debris off of them, whatever bugs it could still be in these, but wash them really good with your sink with some water. Put some vinegar in there, maybe half a cup of vinegar. Rinse them real well, wash them, and then rinse them again, and wash them and rinse them again. You can't get them clean enough. It's important to clean them. And what I did is just chop them to whatever size you like. As you can see here, you want to remove the stem, unless you like the stem, but there's going to be different textures here. This is going to cook a lot quicker than this. So just take it and just pull it right off that stem, and then I just fold it all up like this and just give them all a rough chop, however large you want them. But I just wanted to show you there how I did mine. And this one here, I already did mine earlier, the rest of them, so I'll just tear this one up and put it in my bag that I already have pre-washed and rinsed. In my pan here, I have 2 large tablespoons of good old bacon grease. And we're going to go ahead and saute our onion. Everything you need is in the description. So everything is there. So we're going to cook these just until they start to get a little bit tender and start smelling them real good. Okay, these have been sauteing here maybe 6-7 minutes, so you guys can imagine what it smells like in here. For those who like onion, bacon and onion cooking, oh God, that's one of the best smells ever. Curtis is over here looking at these onions, showing me a face. He don't like onions.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to go ahead and add my very well minced garlic. You going to eat some, Curtis?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Sure you are. And I'm going to put 2 ham hocks in here. Just stir these around here for a minute so that fragrant, you smell that garlic. We don't want to burn that garlic. Just stir this around maybe a minute or so. Now these ham hocks are smoked ham hocks. These are going to flavor these collard greens. Okay, now to that, I'm going to add in my broth. I have some chicken broth here. We're going to add that in there. A little more here. And we're going to add all of our spices. And like I said, everything you need is in that little description box. Going to go with our pepper flakes, our seasonings, our vinegar, apple cider vinegar. And these are not traditional. You can totally leave them out. But I love these in my greens. I always have. Mama always had these on hand. And they loved them. And I just got used to eating them throughout the years, which are little red, sweet cherry peppers. You'll get a few in the jar that are green, red. But they just lend a good flavor to these here. And I'm going to let this simmer probably for about an hour until those ham hocks start getting tender. Where is my lid? I'm going to bring this to a boil with the lid off so we can see. Then we will turn it down to a gentle boil for about an hour. Then we'll take the ham hocks out of there and we'll shred them and throw them back in there, and we'll get those greens put in there. But that's where we're at right now, guys. Okay, guys, I had these cooking about an hour and a half because these were pretty big, so yours may take an hour. Mine took an hour and a half. Just keep an eye on them. But I'm excited that I was doing the video, guys. I got a knock at the door as these were cooking. And I got some free stuff from Rada Cutlery. And there's no sponsor here. It's just something they sent for y'all. A 10% discount, which will pop up on the screen. And it's 10% off your first order, but it's only one time. You can use that discount one time. But they sure are pretty. I just wanted to show them to you guys. Look how pretty those are. And I'm like, oh, they came just in time. I can cut up the ham hocks. Look at there. I think that's the steak knife. And these are all made in the USA. So these are definitely, and I absolutely love this one. I wanted to show y'all. Look at that tomato knife. Look how beautiful that is. And it's sharp. And they sent me a catalog and another little cookbook. But like I said, this isn't sponsored. I wanted to show this to y'all because these are, you can tell it's a good product. And their merchandise in the book, it's really priced well, and it's all made in the U.S. So go check them out, guys. We're going to cut with this knife. First time use. So let's check it out. We're going to cut the meat. Oh, yes. Now, this is not fully tender because it's still going to cook with the collard greens. So we're just going to shred this up. Oh, I love this knife. Love it. Love it. Look at that. But check them out, guys. You may want to get you some. That 10% discount code, save you some money. But we're just going to shred this up. Now, you can put this in as big as pieces as you want. I like it little bite-sized pieces, and this is going to continue to get real tender. So let me finish cutting this up. And I got to thank Rada for this wonderful product. Okay, guys. I got my ham hock cut up. And we'll put that right back in there. Now, if you don't like ham hocks, you can definitely do this even quicker if you just use bacon. Just fry your bacon, 6-7 slices with some onion and the garlic. And just add your stock and your collard greens in there and just let everything cook to however how tender you want them. I do them that way too. Okay, we got those in there. Now I have my bag of greens that I washed, like I said, and I just went ahead and put them in a big bag. You cut your greens as big as you want. I just do them because they're going to shrink. We're going to get these all in here. We're going to bring it up to a boil. And then we're going to simmer it with the lid because we don't want all that broth evaporating. Now this looks like a lot, but these, believe me, they will cook down to nothing. Okay, so that way you could see the size I do mine. Okay, and these were washed really well. Curtis, can you hand me that Tabasco? Just put a few shakes in here. We like a little bit of Tabasco. This is optional. Go ahead. That's good. You can totally skip that part if you want. And we are just going to wait for these to come to a boil. And oh boy, I like these just in a bowl with a nice hot crispy slice of cornbread. Dip it in that broth. That's a meal for me right there. And you can also add some bacon in here if you want bacon and the ham hock. It's just more flavor. But I'm out of bacon. But I have ham hock. So we'll let these cook. Now, you're going to let these cook however long you want. If you like a more texture with yours, maybe 45 minutes. I usually let mine go a little over an hour, but we'll see how long these go. Bring them to a boil. Turn them down, low simmer, and let them cook. Okay, my friends, there's the collard greens. They're all done. Mine cooked an hour and a half. Now, as I said, you can let these cook as long as you want. But don't let them go too long because then you don't want them really, well, I can't say you don't because a lot of people like them really, really soft. But there they are. They are delicious. Get a bite here. There's that little cherry pepper. I'll have that. Look at there, guys. And that bite's going to me. God, those are good. Mmm. Those are so good, y'all. I hope you give them a try. And please like and subscribe as always. We're pushing for that 50,000 subscribers giveaway. So get yourself subscribed, guys. And I hope you enjoy these. Right now is the perfect weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. Serve you up a bowl of them, a nice big old crispy piece of cornbread. Until next week, we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.